Hey guys, what's going on? It's Mike. So, holy shit, it's been a little while. I decided to kind of take the summer off because, for making videos, and it's just way too busy during the summer. You get your kids home. My wife's a school teacher, so she's home. There's always things to do, and making videos is not one of them. So, guess what today is? Today is the first, actually, the third day of school. Kids are actually home today, but my wife had to go back to work. So I've got some time, and I want to show you the autographs that I've collected or amassed or be able to obtain this summer at Boston Comic Con, Mohegan Sun Comic Con. There's one in Worcester, Massachusetts. I think it was called Massive Comic Con, and Foxwoods Comic Con. So let's get on with this real quick. It might be a little lengthy. There's probably 50, 60 books that I want to go through, but I'll rapid fire these suckers for you. First one I want to start off with is this one right here. This is a print. It was signed to me by Alan Bellman. You guys all should know who Alan Bellman is. He is Captain America, Mr. Timely Comics. So really cool to get this print. I did get a book signed by him, and it's at CBCS getting graded. And it was one of these. I'll put it here. Captain America, Steranko sketch variant. So I had Bellman sign one of these, and I had Steranko on it as well. So that's at CBCS and should come back relatively soon, I would hope. That was back in June. So anytime now. Continuing on, I don't remember exactly which con was what autograph, so bear with me. But this one was really cool. Got to meet Jim Ballant. This is Catwoman #1. And Dark Claw #1 from the Amalgam. This is the mesh between Wolverine and Batman. That was pretty good. This guy was kind of a douche. He's more interested in just talking to the people behind the booth than the person that's in front of them. It is what it is, I guess. This one was really neat. Nick Bradshaw, met him on Spidey #1 and Amazing Spider-Man 20.1, the variant right there. It's dark right there. I should have used a different color. I should have used like a red or AG Surfer blue. Also at that con was John Tyler Christopher. You know him for these action figure covers, and his autograph is actually, it's minuscule, but it's right here on his leg, really tiny. Pretty cool though. So I got that Spidey. I got this Anakin Skywalker. This is not really working. God, I am rusty as shit. I don't have my stuff together. And right over here too, this black suit. So he did a little head sketch for me. Let's get some of this down. Off to, I think this was Boston Con. I got where I met Boston Chris. And I got Joe Jusko over here. We hung out, Chris and I, my friend Sean. I got this awesome one right here. This is what I refer to as AG Surfer Blue. He's got these paint pens, and they're just amazing. They just make books pop. And they really do when you get autographs. That's AG Surfer Red, and this is AG Surfer Blue. So it looks really cool with this, with her top and the background and the blue. I'm going to try to show this down. There we go. And this is a shout out to Erod212. He was able to obtain some Joe Jusko's as well. So this is the corner box variant right over here. And I got the Hulk one from Erod. I was able to get this one as well. That was obtained by myself. Yep, little old me did it all. This woman here, Joyce Chen. This is Arthur Adams' wife right here, and she drew that cover, so that's really cool. AG Surfer was able to get that one for me. I had sent that book out to California, and I didn't know that she was going to end up at Boston Con. I could have done it myself, but really cool. Thanks for AG. This guy was pretty neat. Tom King. the writer on the Batman stories. So I've also got a, this one right here. This one, the first print. I had Tom King sign that one, and David Finch sign it as well. And that's over at, oh shit, I just dropped everything. That's over at CBCS as well. Tom King again on the Batman Rebirth one-shot. Now, this is one thing I didn't understand. Why this guy didn't have a huge-ass line. Like, I waited in line for David Finch for I don't know how long. God, up to an hour. Because that motherfucker was doing sketches, like full-body sketches, like $400, $500 sketches. Or, half bodies or just, face shots. And then he would take 5 to 10 autograph seekers. And then he would do another sketch, and that's all that guy would do. But this one here, I thought for sure this guy would have a line and a half, and I was walking around looking for him, and I couldn't find him, and Boston Chris was like, oh no, he's right there. Adam Hughes. So I asked him to make this one out to Mike, and he did. But the motherfucker forgot his autograph down over here. Listen, I can't see it. Yeah, it's not there. But I was able to get this one as well to Mike from Adam Hughes right over here. I sent in Wonder Woman 184 and Catwoman 54 and Harley Quinn number 1. I got those signed. Those are all at CBCS as well. So another couple months be able to obtain those back. This woman right here, Joelle Jones. What a sweet lady and really friggin' good looking. Fun to talk to. Apparently she's in collaboration with Tom King, I believe. And she's going to be working on a new Batman series that's coming out. Mike Zeck. Again, I had this one made out to Mike in AG Surfer Blue. I mean, it's just awesome. It just matches the shading on Spider-Man's outfit there. The pen is fantastic. I think you get them at like fabric stores, like Joann Fabrics, or I don't know. I can't remember the other ones. But Arthur Adams, another fun guy to collect. I've been trying to collect all of these poses. He's got, that one right there. There's a Vampirella one. There's an Emma Frost one. There's a Magic one. I've gotten all those. There's a Gen 13 one. And the last one I need is the Firestar, which is eluding me. It's like a ghost out there. King of the Golden State just had a video, and he was able to get that one. So, yeah, you still suck. But, love the video, and congrats on that book. So I got some Art Adams signatures right there. A couple more. These are shout out to Mr. Riggedy Giddy, Rigor Mortis. He was able to give me this book. He sent it to me, and I just got it autographed. I got this one done as well down here. This is the variants that I'm talking about right here. So Astonishing X-Men, with the Emma Frost, and then this Vampirella one. And I don't know if it really fits the mold, but it's kind of, sort of, maybe. The Gen 13 Art Adams right there. So cool to have that. I did get the Magic one signed, and that is at CBCS, so that should be coming back in another month or 2, or 3 or 4, whenever. Sean Gordon Murphy. This guy is also doing a Batman. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's not Tom King and Joelle Jones. Maybe it's Gordon Murphy and Joelle Jones. So that would be pretty cool. He was really neat. I didn't know too much about him, and I did have another variant that I could have brought, a Batman New 52 one. It would have been really neat. So, oh well, I don't remember if I showed this one or not. I probably did. I think that was from last year's Boston Comic Con. That was from Phil Nato. And this one over here, I got this year, Phil Nato. Really cool cover. That guy's just an amazing artist. He does watercolors. I don't believe he uses markers or crayons or whatever the fuck they use, but he had his whole desk, his whole table was just covered with, inkwells and brushes and watercolors, and it was really cool. This one is from Erod 212. This is signed by Greg Pak. He had gotten that at his comic book store, and Phil Jimenez I was able to get at Boston Comic Con, so he signed it right down there at the bottom. This was Bill McKay on the Zombie Tramp. Really cool. I love that. Comes out, again, AG Surfer blue pen. Matches the backpack. Looks beautiful. Great cover. Love it. More AG Surfer, let me tell you. Ryan Sook on the, again, another shout out to Erod 212, who was, I purchased the next book off him, and he threw that one in. This is the New York Comic Con shiny one right there. So that's from New York Comic Con last year. I believe New York Comic Con is this weekend. So good luck to all you New York Warriors out there. Hopefully you get good stuff. This is the one that I purchased off him, the John Boy Myers. And bam, that just looks fucking awesome. I love that one. Let me get some of these down. One of my new favorite artists, not new artists. He's been around for a long time. We've all watched him on Comic Book Fanatics when that was an actual channel. Marty, what the fuck you doing? Ray, thanks for carrying it along. But Ken Lashley. So I had this second print variant to #1 of the Black Panther. You guys know this series the covers are done by Jay Scott. But Ken Lashley was able to sign that there for me. And last year I had gotten a quick Batgirl sketch, and I saw him at Foxwoods Comic Con, and he didn't have time to do a sketch for me. He said, look me up at Boston, and so I did. And I brought this Darth Vader #1 blank sketch, and he says, well, what do you want? And I said, how about a quick sketch of Darth Vader, but kind of Funko Pop style with a red lightsaber? So he's like, all right, bam, there it is. Absolutely free. Didn't charge me a thing for it. So Ken Lashley, you are my new favorite artist to go get sketches. I will hit you up again at Rhode Island Con. So very cool to have that. I mean, that took him, I don't know, 6 minutes, something like that, which would have taken me 3 months to do. It's rough, but that's what I wanted. And that's really cool. I'm just happy to have that right there. I could have submitted that to CBCS just for like an art grade. The book's kind of beat up, so it wouldn't have gotten a 9.8 at all. Maybe it would have gotten a 9. But I'm just happy with that right there. I mean, perfect. Greg Capullo, he was at Mohegan Sun, which I was not there, but my friend went there and got this for me. This is Batman the Metal. And again, used AG Surfer Red. Comes out perfect like that. Love it. Very cool cover. Very cool autograph. John Romita Jr. Good Lord. Yes, that guy was a lot of fun to talk to. So I got this Punisher Warzone #1. I also got ASM 238 signed by him. And that's at CBCS. That's the first Hobgoblin. So I'm happy to get this one here made out to myself. Adam freaking Kubert. You got, was it Joe Kubert? You got Andy Kubert. You got, I think maybe their sister or something Kubert. But I saw Adam Kubert. I had a whole bunch of books for him. The thing that they do now is, they'll give you like the first 3 free and then $5 after that. It seems like every artist is onto that. And I don't really totally blame them for charging a little bit. There's only so many years a man can earn. So why not? So how do you beat that? You stick to the game. You stick to the 3 for free and you move on. So these are my 3 for free. I got that one there. I got this Spider-Man special made up to Mike. And this one's just a sick cover. It's probably one of my favorite 90s covers. I do like that Catwoman that I originally showed, and right there, the Spirits of Vengeance with Venom and Ghost Rider, and it pops really cool, really cool. Happy to have that in my collection. Where else we go? Oh, more E-Rod 212. Greg Pak on this Weapon X #1. Jim Shooter and Joe Rubenstein, 269 and 270. Probably my favorite Spider-Man storyline. The condition of the books aren't all that great. My better ones are in my box with the collection. But Rubenstein signed it right over here. Jim Shooter up here. Rubenstein, Jim Shooter. Jim Shooter was a lot of fun to talk to as well. You know, being a writer and an editor for so long. Very cool to have that. There's more John Romita Jr. on this really cool All-Star Batman #1. So Scott Snyder will be around someday. So, you know, keep holding on to that one, and hopefully that will get signed. This one here is by somebody I didn't really know, but it's on an ASM book, 603. Stephen Roux. He's like a French guy. My friend had picked that one up for me at Mohegan Sun, or maybe it was Massive Con in Worcester. So pretty cool on that. Another Joel Jones down here in the corner. This one is Rags Morales. This one here is Robert Atkins down here at the bottom. So it's got Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow and I don't know who the fuck that is. Rom? I don't know. You guys figure it out. Ming Doyle, another artist here who did ASM. This is a #16, a variant. She signed it right down here. I did not meet her, unfortunately. I heard she's really sweet. Was it Pete Townsend? No, Pete Townsend's from The Who, right? Robert Townsend? I don't know who it is, but Townsend's down there. Cat Staggs. Here's a cool one right here. She was pretty cool. As far as I know, again, my buddy hooked me up. I didn't go to the Worcester show. She was there. So, pretty cool to have that. Tom Lyle on Robin #2. Nice autograph. I like that. Jerry Ordway. Oh. On Superman #50. So Ordway signed it right up top over here. Right there. Tom Rainey on the Cesspool #1 from the Newberry Comics edition. So 2 Mike from Tom Rainey. Right over here I got Doctor Strange, again Newberry Comics edition. Some more Tom Lyle. 2 Mike Best Wishes. I had gotten this one done by Eric Larson last year at Boston Con, and then I sent it out to A.G. Surfer, and he got Randy Emberlin to sign it as well. A.G. Surfer Blue, 2 Mike from Mike Zeck. Really cool, right on the bazooka. Came out awesome. What the hell is this? Oh, this is Michael Golden, right over here. Again, in that awesome blue paint pen. These are the pens right here. I just want to show them to you. They're Sharpies. This one's aqua turquoise. It's just a paint pen. This one is red right here. So it's one of those you got to shake it up type of thing. Really cool pens. If you're into autographs, I suggest you go out and get them. I stole those from AG, so whatever. This is CBA, Comic Book Estate. He had sent me these awesome Jason Latour books, and I finally got around to making a video, man. This was a long time ago that you sent me these. And Jason Latour down here as well. So very cool to have that. Thank you, my friend. I'm not sure if I showed this one off before or not, but one of my favorites that I had gotten, Chris Claremont. This is X-Men 449, Storm in the Rain. It's a Greg Land cover, but right over here. Just came out awesome in gold. Made it out to Mike. And then the douchebag signed this one for me. And I had a thicker marker available for him, but he's opted not to use it and use this real thin one, so it's all kind of crunched up and small. You know, he is a crunched up autograph, but if it was just bigger, I would have enjoyed it. It's one of my favorite covers by Jim Lee, and I don't know, kind of hate it right now, but whatever. This is from Mike Mayhew, again in red. This is Stefan Rue, again, Star Wars cover right down here. Peter David, we know him from the Hulk, but he also did some ASMs. So got that right there, pretty cool. There's another Hulk and Spidey on there, Peter David. Arthur Sudam, you know, he sits there in his little black hoodie. He'll sign whatever you want as long as you buy a print or something off of him. So you got to buy something, and then, you know, you can get all this shit, you know, whatever it is. So I got Wolverine. Number 10, Wolverine Origins by Saddam. Thor, number 1, variant, zombie variant there. Marvel Zombies, 4 or 5. Marvel Zombies.